Welcome to Rooted Knowledge, a podcast that tells the untold stories of plants through architecture, culture, ethnobotany, and science. Today we're at Butchart Gardens, and as you can see behind me, we have the foxglove. What a coincidence, that's our story today. And Digitalis Purpurea. Did you know it was named because you could put it on your digits? The foxglove is like no other garden flower. It has a stately height that towers in a colorful raceme of fused petals, 5 to be exact, in a tubular corolla. The flowers hang downward with an extended decorative petal length for pollinators to land on. The pollinators are mostly bees, honeybees, and large fuzzy bumblebees. The butterflies and the hummingbird are also pollinators that drink from the reservoirs of sweet nectar. The striking storybook floral display makes up for the fact that it does not have a fragrance. The species' origin is throughout Europe, but with the introduction into the rest of the world, their range is significant, including all up and down the western coast of North America. This flowering plant is a biennial and requires 2 years for reproduction of seed. The first year of growth is root establishment and foliage growth. The leaf growth is in a rosette pattern, and from the rosette of leaves in the second year sprouts the tall stalks of growth layered with corolla downward hanging petals. Digitalis purpurea prefers to grow in full sun and partial sun with adequate moisture. Millions of seeds can be produced from one plant. Digitalis purpurea is a toxic plant when eaten by humans and non-humans. Humans have a morbid history with this plant, as it was used throughout history as a poison to kill off enemies or a bad spouse. Hi again. Hey, I was just doing some light reading. It's raining outside. If you'd like a good book, try Agatha Christie's An Appointment with Death. In there, Digitalis purpurea plays an important role, but I won't tell you the ending. Digitalis purpurea is used medicinally as digoxin and strengthens a weakened heart. It is toxic if digested in plant form, and in humans will cause cardiac arrest and death. My favorite folklore story is that of the little fox who wanted breakfast. There once was a hungry little fox in the forest who knew of the farmer's chickens over the hill. I will just go get eggs for breakfast, he thought to himself. He did just that, but in the process made so much noise that the chickens alerted the farmer, who then shot a shotgun in his direction. Bang! He ran all the way home. He cried for being so hungry. A woodland fairy appeared and listened to the little fox's story. I have an answer, said the fairy, and pulled off the bloom of a tall meadow flower. Put these petals on your feet, and you will be ever so quiet. The next morning, the little fox pulled the pink petals over his paws. He quietly went over the hill and successfully brought back eggs for breakfast, not waking the chickens or the farmer. He was hungry no more. Hence the name foxgloves, and you will never be able to look at this plant the same way again. I hope you learned something new today about the foxglove plant, and that you might want to try using it in your next border garden. Well, until we see each other again, you take care, and Charlotte and I are going to go find ourselves a treat. Bye now.